The weather is a big story we're looking at heading into the work week. We're taking a look outside at the snow stake at Snow Basin Resort. I'm cold just looking at it.
I know, right?
Winter has hit everybody. It feels like, not quite, but December is coming at us swinging so far, isn't it?
Hey, we'll take any bit of snow we can get. Let's check with forewarned forecaster Seth Sanders, who's watching the snow levels for us. Hi, Seth.
Hey, guys. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit cold out there. It is starting to feel a little bit like winter, or a lot like winter. If you stepped out early this morning, we had temperatures in the 20s. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, we're getting snow in our mountains. Bryan Head, this is our live camera. Sun going down a little bit, so it's hard to make it out. But they got 3 inches of snow. Let's take a look at some of the higher snow totals, though. Eagle Point, just north of that, got nearly a foot of snow, 9 inches at Alta and Solitude. Nordic Valley getting 7 inches and half a foot recorded at Park City Mountain for your Sunday storm. All right, now let's talk about those temperatures this morning. Like I said, it was very cold. Our overnight low was 25 degrees here in Salt Lake. We had mid-20s in the Salt Lake and Utah valleys, but the northern Wasatch Front was in the teens to low 20s. Cache Valley at 8 degrees. That is a huge pass for me. 6 degrees in Ely. Really cold temperatures across the entire state, not just in northern Utah. We had teens in central Utah, and even St. George was getting awfully close to freezing there for a little bit. Right now, those temperatures are warmer, but it's still a bit chilly out there. 30s across the state, 20s for southwest Wyoming. We're at 30 degrees in Logan, getting pretty close to freezing temperatures on the Wasatch Front and down I-15, but not quite there just yet. 52 degrees down in St. George. We'll eventually drop to freezing just a little bit after sunset. Right around 8 o'clock, mostly cloudy skies are going to start to fill on in, which is actually going to keep the heat near the surface, which is why you don't see those temperatures dropping once that cloud coverage has filled in along the Wasatch Front. Down in southern Utah, however, we got clear skies. No clouds are making their way in that direction. This is a live view from our Black Desert Skycam, and you don't see a single cloud in the sky. Beautiful sunset as well. And that's all thanks to this high pressure that's in place. But that high pressure ridge does flatten, and we start to see some activity. As early as Tuesday morning, you saw that wave move through northern Utah, could impact the Wasatch Front in the early morning hours, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, reaching I-70 by around 6 a.m. for your sunrise. But the bulk of the moisture starts to come in Tuesday, late morning into the early afternoon. You see we do have a rain-snow mix initially, but we do start to see that transition to straight snow as the cold front moves through and those temperatures drop, even down in the valleys there, making it all the way down to central and parts of southern Utah as well. But St. George looks like they'll escape it for the most part. And then we'll have high pressure build by Wednesday night into Thursday morning, which will clear that storm out. Let's take a look at some of those snow totals. There goes that cold front, dropping those temperatures. The Wasatch Front will get a trace to 2 inches of snow, so you may not see it stick everywhere, but it should stick in a lot of places. The benches getting 2 to 4 inches, as well as mountain valleys in the Wasatch back. That includes places like Park City, Heber City, Morgan. Cache Valley is considered a mountain valley for a lot of people. Northern Mountains getting 4 to 10 inches, with the upper Cottonwoods possibly getting even more than that. And then the Central Mountains getting about 3 to 6 inches. We could see a little bit in the Southern Mountains as well, just not quite as much. Our upper level futurecast shows that low pressure system moving in, bringing that snow showers for your Tuesday, chillier conditions behind that front, very cold for your Wednesday and Thursday. Things start to warm up a little bit, but then we have another shot of moisture moving in from the northwest, bringing more wintry mix as we get into the weekend. But then high pressure will build, so it should be nice by this time next week. All right, let's take a look at what to expect for tomorrow. Average temperatures across the state, but conditions not too great. A little bit wet out there. You can see as we zoom in here, we do have rain and snow showers along the Wasatch Front. The Wasatch back getting straight snow. Central Utah also looking at overcast skies with a couple of showers sneaking in there as well. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s. And then down in southern Utah, again, we have overcast skies. Mostly cloudy skies down in St. George, however, with temperatures in the 50s. 50 degrees for St. George tomorrow with a very slow warming trend. 51 degrees by your Wednesday. And eventually we reach the upper 50s by the close of the work week or into the weekend. But no precipitation expected for the next 7 days in St. George. The Wasatch Front, we have those rain and snow showers for tomorrow. Could hold on until Wednesday. We'll keep our eye on that, but most of Wednesday should be fairly dry with mostly cloudy skies, but cold. And then we get another shot on Saturday, possibly even Friday and Sunday as well.
Okay, hey.